Hey everyone, we're out on the Brisbane River behind the Nautique GS20 and we have Tom from Liquid Force here and we're going to be testing out some foils today. So we've got the new range, a few of the new foils in the Liquid Force range today. We've got the Carbon Horizon 1200 and we've got the new high aspect Stratus 725. So Tom, can you tell us about the new Carbon Horizon, the differences from last year compared to this year? And obviously the new Stratus, how does it go?
Yeah, sure can, mate. The new Carbon Horizon, that's actually available in 3 sizes this year. You've got the 1550, the 1200, and the new smaller size, the 1050. So this is your sort of medium to low aspect wing. The improvements they've made on this wing this year is just taking a bit of curve out of the tips on this wing, thinning out the overall profile of it. So, and what that translates to is an increased glide speed. So you'll feel like you're not getting that higher stall speed that you used to have on the Horizon, and it's actually a lot more stable, particularly through the turn. You can feel the drive, the stability through the apex of the turn on this foil. So overall, just an upgraded, better functioning sort of intermediate foil wing for the boat. We've also got the new high aspect wing, the Stratus. This is a 725. It's also available in a 950 and a 590. And this is going into that more high aspect wing range. So much more responsive, higher stall speed, but an easier pump and glide. So this is really for those advanced foilers that are wanting something that they can really lean into those cutbacks on, pump with a lot more ease. So this one is going to be an absolute ripper behind the boat. The 925, obviously another great wing, and then that 590, probably more transitioning into your ocean or tow foiling experience. So Liquid Force has really got all the bases covered with their foil range this year, and available. Both these systems are available in the fuse lock system, which is a new system. Only 4 bolts. I'll get this down. So just 4 bolts. They've actually removed the fuselage from the entire setup and they've just incorporated that into the front wing and the rear wing. So what that does is it takes out any play in the front and rear wing due to the fuselage attachment with the bayonet that's been in previous ranges. So just making it a really solid and stiff setup. With no potential for it to start getting those wobbles that you sometimes find in other systems. The connection with this guy is super solid. 4 M8 bolts just going straight in. It's really easy to set up, and once it's done, it's just bulletproof. So yeah.
So with our customers that have bought the previous models of the Carbon Horizons or the Horizons, is there an adapter plate or something so they can upgrade in the future to these new wings? Yeah,
there totally is. So Liquid Force has a mast adapter plate that just sits in between this wing here and the old alloy mast. The alloy mast just slots straight in, and then it'll go onto these new wings. So anyone who's bought that pod flight setup, some of the Carbon Horizon setups from previous years will be able to upgrade to these new wings, no problem at all.
We've got our foil set up. So in terms of boards, we have a new one here by the looks of it. What's the go with our Liquid Force board range?
The one you're looking at here is the new X board from Liquid Force. So you can see it's quite a thick board with a bit of volume. This board is still made in the Durasurf construction that Liquid Force's other 4 boards are made in. It's just been fleshed out with a bit more volume. So you're still getting that great durability from the Durasurf construction, but with a bit more volume of some of the higher end foil boards that we're seeing in sort of that epoxy vacuum bag style. So this board is a lot thinner than previous foil boards, just reducing the ability to catch that edge when you're really getting into your turns. For those who are advanced enough to do airs, it does actually bounce off the wave a little bit better. So when you're airing out on your foil, you can actually recover a lot easier on a board like this. It will also transition into your prone foiling. There's a 4.4 version of this board that's about 27 litres, will work perfectly for prone foiling. Yep. And your 4-foot in this is a great tow board to take out into the waves as well. So a bit of a crossover, more advanced board here. It's laid up with 3K carbon right through
carbon
the center.
through there,
Yeah,
yeah,
just to give it a bit more stiffness and response. But yeah, that's the sort of new high-end advanced foil board in the Liquid Force range.
Yeah, sweet. And then we've also got the Nebula, which is carrying over in shape, but just a new graphic.
New graphic on this one. They've also increased the carbon content with that 3K carbon through the board this year, just to add a little bit more stiffness to it. But yeah, this is really your all-round high-performance boat foil board. It's lightweight, it's small, really complements the advanced foils really well to give you an added response. Yeah, so the Nebula, particularly in the 4.2, has been a really successful board for those advanced foil kits this year.
Yeah, sweet.
We've obviously got a couple more boards in the range. Your pod board is sort of that all-round Durasurf, doubles as a wake surfer that we put on our beginner foils. And then we've also got the Launch, which is a really long, wide board, perfect for beginners to get out of the water, really stable.
Yeah.
And obviously those are paired up with our beginner flight wings, which are hands down the easiest way to learn to foil.
Oh, for sure. If you guys want to check out the Launch foil, check out our how to get up on a wake foil. We're using the Liquid Force Launch setup in that, and it's just super easy, neutrally buoyant board, and it's just, yeah, the easiest setup to get up on a foil on.
I've seen a lot of smiles on faces with that Launch package for sure.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. So guys, that's the full Liquid Force foil range for this summer. So make sure you guys come in store, check them out, take them out for a demo, and yeah, we're gonna go ride them now.